uh. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meowdy people, how are you? I'm having a rough day, but you know it's okay. I'm better now. Meow. Glad to hear you're doing well too. Mm. Meow, meow, meow. Thank you, thank you. Hi, the consultant. How are you? Oh, that hurts my eyes. I think we don't need a background. I think we just get rid of it. It's a late. I don't know what text speed. That too. Yes. Meow 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 meow. Maybe the cat needs to be smaller. Crashing out? I'm sorry you're crashing out. I hug. I give hug. Earlier my stepdad was torturing me. He kept turning off the internet. I don't know why. I'm not sure why. I didn't ask why. But yeah, he kept turning off the internet. So I laid down for a while, just listened to some music. Then I got back. I woke up and I started thinking, I just finished figuring out a runtime configuration file for UX Play. So I'm using a tool called UX Play, and it's something like AirPlay. I could show you guys. Yeah, UX Play. Wait, let's do this. Let's put it on more clean. Um, AirPlay Mirror and AirPlay Audio Server for Linux, Mac OS, and Unix also runs on Windows. It's just some tool. But every time I would start it up, I would have to type in like an option because I was having issues before with syncing. So I turned off VSync to unsync video and audio because I'm not sharing audio anyway. Speaking of audio, I forgot to put this on here. And then there was a couple of times where I would like run it using a pin number, like so that not anyone could get into it. Hi Solo, hi Bowie, it's me. Thank you for calling me mama. Um and then basically the default is to there's like a bunch of little things like when it shows up on the AirPlay options, it would show up with UX Play and then something about my Linux device server name. I didn't want that to show. So I spent a little bit of time um going through the docs to see what all the little thingies are. I use all the little options are. Not all. I didn't read about no freeze. Actually, I think my version I think the version that I have installed is actually not up to date. So I have to see about how do you update APT uh tools installed with APT. Thank you, Great Ninja. Also, what does APT even stand for? What does that mean? I'm gonna look it up now. Perplex, my best friend for this kind of thing. What is APT in Linux now? Wow, 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 wow. It's a command line package manager used on Debian-based systems like Ubuntu, Linux Mint, and Debian itself to install, update, upgrade, or remove software packages. It stands for Advanced Package Tool. Okay. Sort of, okay, yeah, whatever. So that. Also, I guess let's look for it now. Um, Updating package list. Sudo apt update. Okay, so it's just like brew. It's like a package manager. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Anyway, like homebrew on Mac, but probably first. So yeah, I feel happy, slightly happy, because anytime that I learn a little bit more, I get excited and happy. And yeah, I've I've made RC files before just following instructions, but I didn't understand like what that meant. I didn't understand um yeah, I didn't really understand what I was doing. I was just following the things written down. And I talked about that before too. Um like you can learn enough to get things done, or you can learn why. And I sometimes I like to learn why or how in addition to just do this. um, oh, run command. Wait. Meow 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 dot files. Okay, it's run command for when you start up. Anyway. Meow, meow. Hi Aspect, how are you? Thank you for petting me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The kitty disappeared for a little bit. He disappeared. I need to try resetting something. I don't know why model looks so sleepy. I'm not super sleepy in particular. That better? Um I think that's better. Meowing Ryu. Wow. Okay. So it's still pretty early. It's not super early, but it's pretty early. So, what should we do? Another thing is like I started, yeah, I kind of got in my head earlier, and I still am, and I'm thinking that I want to do this with Lisp instead of the JavaScript version, but I'm not sure. Let me just double check something real quickly. Um, Meow, meow, meow. I still don't understand the difference between an interpreter and a compiler. Okay, there's SBCL, Clisp. Lisp works. Okay, let's try. Wait, do these also work with Steam? Oh, they do not run scheme code. Scheme and common lists are different dialects with incompatible standard libraries. Running scheme code requires a scheme implementation such as MIT Scheme, Racket, Chicken, or Scheme 48. MIT GNU Scheme can be installed with Mac port, sudo port, install MIT Scheme, and then launch with Scheme. Chicken Scheme. How do you know if you install the right chicken scheme? Does chicken with room? Pretty sure just downloaded some Microsoft crap. Mm-hmm. Team REPL Steam compiler. Let's see. Oh, ha ha ha. See? Sorry. I'm gonna test it again. CS is for what? Always want to know why, sadly, at times to find out is mutually exclusive with getting much done punctually. I agree that time is the gate. time is the time is absolutely the gate. Can I use which? Does that work on here? Okay, that does work. Yes, it works! What did I do last time? Wait. Wait, it works. Okay, wait, let's try it. Plus 30. This is really small, isn't it? What is this? A terminal window for ants? Sorry. Let me make it bigger. Make it bigger and smaller. Wow. Okay. I was worried that I couldn't do the Lisp thing. I was worried that I was stuck only using JavaScript because I don't know. I last time I tried this, I swear I opened some Microsoft thing with C and I was like, wait, this is not right. I think I might have just tried. Wait, let's get out of here. Let's just see something. Oops. Can I get out? Wait. How do you exit? Um, um, this is awkward. Um, help. Exit. Man, man, wait. I'm stuck in here. Boys, how do I get out of chicken? Also, how do I clear chicken? Escape. Escape. This is funny. User interrupt. Okay. Well, okay, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's see. How do I exit? Let's see. Type comma Q. Okay, that's good to know. That's crazy. Press enter. Or evaluate exit. Okay, exit in parentheses. Also terminates the current process with exit code by default. Um, the other thing, if you started it with script, it will exit automatically when finished evaluating the script. Okay. What was the other thing I wanted? Let's. with JavaScript, I can use node REPL, or I can use node to read from a .js file. Is there an equivalent process for using keep in a file with chicken? This is a funny question. Let's see. Chicken gives you both an interactive REPL and ways to run scheme files. Use CSI like node start REPL. Okay, you can load a file. Okay, so that's what I was looking for. .scm. Okay, that's I have another question. Run it directly. Put your code in program.scm and then run it with CSS program or CSI. Blah blah blah. SEM. It will read and execute the file and exit. It also a compiler. You can turn your scheme file into a binary. I don't know what that means, but we're not going to do that yet. That produces an executable program that you can run. Ah, interesting. This is more like using the build step rather than node. Okay. But this is a standard chicken way to ship programs. Okay. So, follow-up question. Actually, let's test it first. Why don't we test it first? Let me see what you guys have to say, because I was reading something else. Hi, Lifetype, how are you? I got stuck in chicken for a little bit there. You missed it. I'm gonna try. I know we talked about JavaScript, but I want to try. Let's see. Okay, before I do that, wait. You guys told me that you don't. Wait, you don't rename files, you move them. How do I move a directory into another directory? Let's see. So if I do move chapter, wait, do I have to make it first or can I move it? What if I do move chapter 1 into JS chapter 1? Will that work? Will that make a new directory called JS? So right now, my you know how there's two versions of the book? There's the JavaScript version and the Lisp or Scheme version. I want to make two different folders for the exercises. So a folder that has JavaScript exercises by chapter, and then another folder that has Scheme exercises by chapter. I don't know. I don't remember I know how to make it. I know how to make a folder, but I don't know. I know how to make a directory, but I don't know how to move one. I don't know. We'll just try it. What happens? Okay, no such file. Okay, I gotta make it first. Let's see. Make JS. What if I do this? What if I do this? ch1 is a directory. Hi, okay, but no, seriously, how are you? You must have all folders already exist besides the one being moved. Okay, so if now I do this, or do I not include the ch1? Wait, or I don't want to rename it. I want to move it. Let's try it. Oh, Okay, so so now we have a JS. Oh, okay, and now we're gonna go into it. Oh, this is looking good. Oh, this is looking good. Wait, wait. This is looking good. Okay, we did it. Thank you. Thank you. All right, and then we make another one and we call it scheme. How do I? Hmm. How do I? What do I want to do? Is there a way to list the the current directory with what do you call it? Like a tree? Is there a way to list a tree so that I could see like what are the folders in the current folder, and then what are all the folders or files in those folders? Is there a tree version? I shouldn't be asking you. I should be asking Chat GPT or something. Anyway, is it tree? Is it just T? Alice. I'll just see what that does. Oh, that doesn't do what I thought it did. Wait, I know there's LSA, and then I know there's LSL. I shouldn't have done that. Oops. Oops. Pretend you didn't see, boys. I'm erasing your memory. Bleep. Your memory is now erased. No, but really. Isn't there a okay. Let's see. I put this on this so I can have chat. I need chat and I need I need your chat, like the real bots, and then I need the other bots too. I need the perplexity bots. Let's see. I need Max, right? I need Max, but I don't have Max yet, so perplexity must do my bidding until I can get myself a Max. I can't wait. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good to have Max be real. Didn't see it. It was in a different window. Someone in here saw it, recorded it, or screenshotted it. That's for sure. Okay. It had secrets in there. There were secrets in there. Meow, 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 meow. Tree. Do I have tree? Oh, I do have it. Wait. Okay, so I don't think it's. Yeah, I think it's literally just tree. I downloaded this at some point. I installed this at some point because I thought it was cool, but I don't remember. I really don't remember adding this. To be honest with you, um, this is what I meant. Isn't it nice? Look how useful this is. Okay. Anyway, it's more useful when you remember what you've done before. Like you write it down or you keep track, but I tend to be kind of bad at that. Anyway, we'll go in here. We'll go in here. And then we'll make another one. Let's see. Let's see. I wonder. Should I name the chapters differently? Or should I just rely on being in the correct path? Like, should I give them all an S for scheme and something? Making a line counting program. Oh, cute. 20 years ago. Oh, cute. Hi, 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 Ray. I'd name them differently, but it's up to you. That's true. We're making magic here. Go through projects, count the amount of it would go through project, count the amount of lines in each file. That sounds so cool. Live type, that sounds really fun. Yeah, that sounds super fun. I want to make myself smaller. Wait, wait, wait. This is better. Get your crayon. Why so serious? Come on, girls. Come on, boys. Come on, get your crayon. Anyway, that's enough of that. Wait, did I do something wrong? Did I do something wrong? You're not misremembering. You're a true Moony. You know all of the lore. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. I feel like it should have been SCH, not SCM. Aww. Wow. Meow. Okay. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Couldn't stay away. 1.1, 1.2, 1. Then also, wait. I need another window. Wait, do I have another window? Yeah, let's go. Meow, 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 meow. Actually, I don't like this. Let's fix. We we go in. We like this right here. Then over. Put this over. Meow, meow, meow. Get your crayon, crayon. Yeah, we're gonna go down. But why so serious? Yeah, we're doing scheme. Here's why. I feel like JavaScript is too popular and I'm a hipster. That's really it. That's really what it is. JavaScript is way too popular. Like, why would I do JavaScript? We're gonna do scheme. We're gonna learn scheme. We're not even gonna learn it. We're just gonna play with it. Because I'm a hipster. And you know, the less utility, the better. Never listen to tech bros. Melly Malcolm, how are you? I'm live. What even is scheme? It's Lisp. It's Lisp with an accent. It's Lisp with a Bostonian accent. Isn't MIT in Boston? Or it's near there? It's in Massachusetts, right? Kick is doing global homo ID verification. I have to find a VPN first. Oh, that's gay. Wait, what? Sorry to call it gay, but really, Malcolm, is that only for certain place? Is that for certain places where it's doing? Actually, you don't have to answer that. Um, I like I like Molvad. I'm not paid to shill them, but I do like them for now. Yeah. Okay. You could just learn white space. You're cute. Fourth gen Lisp. You will get hacked like Discord. Gotta start with Pascal. I think I'm saying that wrong again. Pascal is coming for us eventually. Gotta burn it all down, starting with their anyway, we're not inciting violence on any particular um government today. Let's close. I don't know. Maybe this is enough. Maybe this is good enough. Come on, girls. Come on, boys. I'm not using Restream right now. Sometimes I do. Right now, I'm only live on YouTube. Meow, meow, meow. This is for the secret streams. Honestly, part of that reason is because I'm really weird about analytics. I'm really anal about analytics, right? So, like, on Kick and Twitch, not only do I have, an over 1 year streak, but like I feel like yeah, my viewership, because my thing is so, you know, it's the same times relatively with an asterisk. Same place every day, same similar size crowd most days, although there's slight fluctuation during the week for sure. I think if I start all of a sudden doing really long streams on those channels, it will have impacts that I'm not sure about. Whereas by doing this stream on a completely different, just doing it on YouTube, although it would be nice to add Odyssey now that I think about it, I could use this as sort of like a funnel, and if people like it, then they can go check out the other ones. I don't know. Moon ends up learning COBOL and become a highly sought after specialist. Wait, is COBOL is that like for hipsters? What's more impressive is how few data breaches Google has had. High value targets will eventually get hacked. Meow meow meow. Never paid for Windows, nor do I use Windows Home, but Windows OS is so full of ads and limitations on RAM. I have hundreds of gigs of RAM, so it's a no-go. Yep, Linux, bro. There's a Get Your Crayon t-shirt with a wire frame of Cray 2, but it's no longer in production. We could recreate it. Okay. YouTube loves long stuff. Odyssey is great for backups. It does one-to-one mirror of your VODs, not just streams. I see, I see, I see. I've been like uploading manually there. Created an Odyssey the other day only to find you weren't using it? What do you mean I'm not using it? I am using it. Do you mean for streams? Do you want me to use it for this stream? What, why? Well, okay, so there was a period of time where YouTube was like changing stuff on there's changing stuff up, and they do this every occasion, probably to inhibit people from like scraping or bypassing things or whatever. Um, and whatever changes YouTube made, it caused a hiccup where people who were people who were using the auto mirror function were not getting their things uploaded. Um, yeah, YouTube messes with it to stop Odyssey. So I think it would save a lot of time if I just did the mirror thing. Also, I've noticed like yeah, very suddenly there's more VTuber presence on Odyssey. I think because those people are using the mirror function, because I'm pretty sure they have not been uploading all this time, like years ago or something like that. But suddenly they have videos that yeah, that are dated or backdated. Mm. Cobalt's not used in virtually any new projects, but some critical legacy systems employed it. Most of those who knew it best are now retired. Yeah, it is the mirror function. Mm. Meow, meow, meow. Um, I think what would be more interesting is a mirror from Odyssey to YouTube. You know, treat YouTube like the unwanted stepchild. Treat YouTube like the alternative. Imagine if VTubers take hold on Odyssey, it becomes a big VTuber hub. It would be, I mean, it would be nice, honestly. It would be nice to have more content there. Get back to coding, Moon. You're right. You're right. Okay, we do that. I want to check one thing though. Let's see. That doesn't do anything. Wait. Okay. Odyssey will never gain ground. It's not seamless enough for the masses. Well, Odyssey in its current form probably will not gain ground because of that lack of seamlessness. But I do think its current state doesn't define its future state. So who's to say that Odyssey won't get to a place where it is more seamless? I don't know. I don't work there. Maybe that should be my goal. I don't want to be hired though by some big corporation. The foundation is based on library platform isn't seamless enough for the masses. I know, but the library isn't that it's like some sort of blockchain thing, right? It's a wrapper for library. It's a blockchain thing, right? Um, so the other questions I have too about library, I might be saying that name wrong, by the way. I'm just gonna call it that because that's what it looks like to me. But didn't something happen with like the founder of library? I feel like they face like intimidation and troubles from agencies and government. Um I know that I'm pretty sure that the founder, one of the founders, one of like the first builders, he started getting into politics or something, or am I misremembering? I could be sharing misinformation. This has been a long time since I tried to look it up. I use it for VOD backup. Place won't make ad money for another 10 years. Good riddance. I'm not looking for ad money. Otherwise I wouldn't be uploading there manually. Um, it's a blockchain file sharing a payment network. Speaking of payment networks, I did I did install, okay, it is pronounced library. Thank you, Rio. I did install Feather. Has anyone tried Feather? It's supposed to be like a lightweight wallet you can use for Monero, maybe and other things. Um I was thinking about using the main Monero wallet, but like I said, I don't know. I have this disease. I have this illness, this hipster illness where like if there's a main thing, I want the side thing. I didn't make the wallet yet. I just installed some software to do it. Pavement network. Oh, let's see. Let's see. That's funny. Anyway, um, meow, 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 meow. An expression is a piece of code that produces a value, like 2 plus 3 or x is greater than 10. And you can use that value in other code. A statement is a complete instruction, if, while, or print, that tells the computer to do something, usually is not itself used as a value. If it gives a value, it's an expression. If it just does something, it's a statement. I still don't understand the difference. Cute, 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 cute. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. James Franco fan. I don't smoke cigarettes. But because my chat keeps telling me not to smoke, also because I can't afford them. Meowing again, caterpillar. How was your art today and other things? Sorry. I don't know why I'm yawning. Am I sleepy? Don't smoke, kids. They're too expensive. I need that stimulus check to hit so I can buy a carton. Are you a veteran? Going slowly, I'm learning. Okay, head pats. You know what I like to say? I stole it from somewhere. Slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. So let's go the slow road. Yeah. Let's let's take it slow. Now. Maybe I can move this down here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hi, La Chica. Thank you for calling me cute. I'm not cute though. I have rabies. And I'm super gay. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. These are primitive procedures with primitive data to make compound expressions. Is that right? Is that correct? Why would I use pixel art of a moon as a cursor? Cute even with rabies. Oh, thank you. Ah, oh, thank you. Um, combinations. The leftmost element in the list is called the operator, and the other elements are operands. The value of a combination is obtained by applying the procedure specified by the operator to the arguments that are the values of the operands. The convention of placing the operator to the left of the operands is known as prefix notation, as opposed to infix notation of JavaScript and Python, right? Are there any languages where you can use both? It may be somewhat confusing at first because it departs significantly from the customary mathematical convention. Prefix notation has several advantages, however. One of them is that it can accommodate procedures that may take an arbitrary number of arguments, as in the following examples. So we could do plus 21, 35, 12. That's 34, 35, 12, 7. No ambiguity can arise because the operator is always the leftmost element. The entire combination is delimited by parentheses. A second advantage of prefix notation is that it extends in a straightforward way to allow combinations to be nested, that is, to have combinations whose elements are themselves combinations. This sounds like propaganda. They're trying to gaslight us. I don't know that the expression versus statement distinction is consistently made even in CS context, at least in more casual discussion. Ah, okay. I want to learn the difference though because I feel like people keep using words and terms and I don't know what those words and terms really mean. So it's hard to follow. It's hard to follow along if I don't even know what the words mean. Okay, let's try making a nested thing. We're gonna add, oops, we're gonna add the result of 5 times 5 and the result of 10 minus 6. So we should get 15 plus 4. We did this before. How come this amazing stream is unlisted? Is it unlisted? Oh, like at the end, you mean? Um, Honestly, they've been unlisted because I'm shy. Should I make the VODs of these public? Should I make the replay public? Yeah, the secret streams have been truly a secret. Okay, there's two reasons. One, I haven't figured out which part of the settings to change the live streams to default as public. So every time I start it defaults as unlisted. Don't delete it. They retrend. Okay. Makes clipping hard. I don't want to be clipped. So the Chuga, also because I'm doing coding and I keep making mistakes, I think I'm gonna like expose something I'm not supposed to expose and um someone will clip that. But honestly, that's kind of a cope because that could be done anyway, even when I'm doing live. Big head means big brain, sheeple. I wish that were true. Also, hi again. Hi. Don't shoot yourself in the feet. I don't have feet, I have paws. Feet, I have paws. Okay. Anyway, I'm very impressionable. You guys see that. You could groom me very easily into obeying your command. I guess I will start I will start releasing the secret files. I have them saved. I haven't deleted any. They're just, yeah, they're just unlisted, but I can make them public. On the one hand, I like they're nice and private for the Moonies. I also care about you escaping poverty. Listing them would get you out faster. Ah. Well, that is that true though? Here's the other thing. Sometimes I say ridiculous things, right? I feel like if they're unlisted, then it's like unaccounted for. But if I have them open and private, like what if YouTube drops a hammer on me? Most VTuber growths are from hit clips. But guys, don't you want me to stay small? Don't you guys don't want me to grow, right? It's nice when it's just us. Nobody has been canceled before. Yeah, I'm not cancel. I'm gonna get community guideline strikes for talking about things that I'm not supposed to say. Even if I'm joking, because I'm a comedian, they'll just be like, oh, growing is how you escape poverty. No, 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 live type. Learning a skill set, building a business. And by business, I mean building a video game that comes pre-installed with a Monero miner in the background. This is good. This is how we make money. Monster gaming. Ah, the guys. Or like, okay, or how about this? We build websites that are actually um phishing pages, right? And then we have on there like, is this malware? Wait, I'm joking. This is a joke. I'm being funny. Um Yeah. So like I don't really want to make money off my likeness because I think I'm a bad person. I'm not a good person, so I think people will feel, like do I really want to make money that way? But what if I can make a really addictive phone game like egg game? But I would make it cuter than the egg game, Or something like that. It doesn't have to be a phone game because, who plays games on their phone except for the people that do. You would have much better luck with spyware. Yeah, let's build spyware. Or even better, what if I learn enough skills that I find exploits in big tech, like in big tech companies, and then I hold those exploits at ransom. Do you think most streamers are good people compared to me? Oh yeah, probably. You're describing modding a game. Right? What if I write a letter and I'm like, "Dear um Dear Millie Soft or Millie Hard, Dear Nano Hard, I've discovered a very important security vulnerability in your code. Where? I can't tell you, but I could tell you um for like 12 easy payments of 9,999,999. And then and then I accept payments through wire transfer, or if you prefer to keep this secret, you can send it to my Monero wallet. How about that? Is this good? We're cooking. This is good. This is really good. Catgirl practices scheme for 5 minutes. Also plans to take down big tech. My Ochi thinks she's a baddie because she uninstalled Windows and doesn't wear socks. Exactly. Oh, you read me like a book. Do that, but lie, right? Just lie about the risk. Like, don't tell them. I like it. Yeah. Or, okay, plan B. Plan B. We learn enough to use those AI agents against them. We create, we create, um, we create an army of super hot AI OnlyFans e-girls, and then we specifically target the non-technical, like like what do you call it? Desk workers, like HR of these tech companies, right? The ones who would fall for scams. We target them. That's ransomware. You can get paid reasonable amounts legally for finding exploits and bugs in certain systems. Yeah, we'll call ourselves bounty hunters. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. You could learn C and code a quick phone game. It would take 1 to 2 years to get that going. I have time, Lechuga. I have 1 to 2 years. The time is gonna pass anyway. So how about this? I learn about computer science first, or I learn about programming first, and then I go learn whatever language. There's not much money to be made by bounty hunting. A lot of corporations have cut them. That's true, Lifetype. They've gotten so stingy. Um, but what if we don't go? I have to think about this more. Anyway, whatever. The plan like Lifetime said, like not to focus on the projects for like too many projects for now. We do one thing first things first. Anyway, um let's see. There is no limit in principle to the depth of such nesting and to the overall complexity of the expressions that the Lisp interpreter can evaluate. It is we humans who get confused by relatively simple expressions. I did this yesterday. I read this yesterday. Um, with pretty printing, and then I remember I said pretty printing, but I was confused because they said that it was like it was lined up and I didn't, or they were aligned, but I didn't see how it was aligned because I didn't understand it, but now I understand it. Anyway, Um, even with complex expressions, the interpreter always operates in the same basic cycle. It reads an expression from the terminal, evaluates the expression, and prints the result. This mode of operation is often expressed by saying the interpreter runs in a read, eval, print loop. Okay, we talked about that. Observe, in particular, that it's not necessary to explicitly instruct the interpreter to print the value. Okay, naming the environment. A critical aspect of programming language is the means it provides for using names to refer to computational objects. We say that the name identifies a variable whose value is the object. In the scheme dialect of Lisp, we name things with define. Typing define size 2 causes the interpreter to associate the value 2 with the name size. Once the name size has been associated with the number 2, we can refer to the value 2 by the name. So we could call define meow as 414, and then we can say meow, and then we get 414. It works the same way. Um, Lisp systems typically provide features to aid the user in formatting expressions. Two especially useful features are one that automatically indents to the proper pretty print position whenever a new line is started, and one that highlights the matching left parentheses whenever a right parentheses is typed. Lisp obeys the convention that every expression has a value. This convention, together with the old reputation of Lisp as an inefficient language, is the source of the quip by Allen that Lisp programmers know the value of everything but the cost of nothing. Wait, he said the same thing about JavaScript. Is this an inside joke? Is this an inside joke? Wait. Is this a joke? Anyway. You can make money faster shilling your moon persona. Yeah, but then I would be just like the I would be a whore just like all the other ones I complained about yesterday. Right? It's a line from Wild. In this book, we do not show the interpreter's response to evaluating definitions since it's highly implementation dependent. Hmm. Further examples, we can define pi and a radius, and then we do the math of pi times radius, and then we get some number, and then we could call 2 pi radius a circumference, and then we could do that as well. So Let's see. Define I is 3.14159. And we can define radius, we could spell it correctly, as some arbitrary number. Why don't we just make it 9? To be an edgelord, we'll call it 9. And we can express this thing. I get some number. And then we can define the circumference. Oh, I spelled this wrong the last time I did this in JavaScript. Meow, 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 meow. Is there a reason you don't have super chats enabled? Monetization requirements have not been met. Yeah, that's true. It reads, lovers know the value of it all, don't know how much it costs. Catgirl does comp side badly, Elden Lord. We're trying. We're gonna take over the world, 1986. Meow. Anyway, we're either gonna take over the world or get arrested. I don't know. How many hours are you on? That's a good question. Let me see. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Get your crayon. Get your crayon. Oh, they changed. Okay, wait, there's tiers now. So, there's membership, super shopping. I forget what those are. Um, so to get memberships and super chats, I do have enough subscribers. You need 500. But you also need 3 video uploads in the last 90 days and either 3,000 public valid watch hours or 3 million valid public shorts views. And I only have 12 watch hours. Wait, 12? Oh, it's public. Wait. So that does that mean that all of my live streams don't count because they're not public? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. And then for ads, I would need 4,000. That's crazy. Okay, fine. Okay, I do it. I do the thing. I do the thing. Let's see, live. Wait, can I just do all of them? More actions. Download, edit. Visibility. Make them public. Anyway, anyway. Meow, 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 meow. Let's see, a lifetime. Yeah, my lifetime watch time hours are actually 470, but I don't know if I think it might have to be in the last 3 months. Anyway, whatever. I try this. I try this now. I try what do you call it? Having having the VODs not be unlisted, and we'll see. What am I doing again? How is it 12? Do VODs not count? This is a different channel than the archive. He uploads VODs to a different account. He's a cat, understand. Split channels and listing. That'll make it tricky. Well, yeah, the other account is monetized. I just haven't earned enough to get a check from Alphabet yet. I only have 40 bucks. I only made 40 bucks, $46. Unlisted videos don't count. I can't. Meow, 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 meow. Rip Moon's hard work. Yeah, I'm not. Let me look at this one more time though. Um, let me see something. Meow, meow, meow. Is it? Um. Oh wait. Okay, I'm not sure. So now it does say that I have the video upload requirement. Um, but again, the public watch hours in the last 365 days. Let me look at that again. Maybe it just takes time for that to upload. Let's see. In the last 365, I should have 452 hours, which is still not enough, but it's closer than 12. It's definitely closer than 12. And then if I look, actually, I shouldn't do this right now. I'll do it anyway because I'm a rebel. I'm gonna go check the other account and let you guys know how much I've earned. Meow, 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 meow. $50.59. We're halfway there. We're halfway there. I'll get my big check at the other, yeah, later. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We added one episode to Love Talk? Wait, what? What is this? Huh? I really don't like YouTube's notifications. Um, but that's very strange. It says 47 minutes ago they added something. But I don't think it was me. Anyway, guys, I really have to pee. TMI, TMI. She needs to grind harder. Good morning, Izuku, and welcome back, iClots. How are you? Uh, if you have a monetized channel, why aren't you streaming on that one? It's okay. Okay, I'll try to break it down for you. Monster Gaming analytics. That's why. It's because of analytics. So there's two things. I also like. It's like it's a, it's a burst effect, right? I like to compartmentalize. The kinds of content and streams that I do on this channel are very different from Love Talk. So I've separated those identities. Yeah, meownetized. Um, there's multiple ways to rake it in. Okay, tell me, Ryu. I'm open to ideas that work. Next thing up, Mooncat starts drop shipping. I started a drop shipping company. Anyway, you guys are you're funny. Stream elements. What? Oh, we make a competitor to Stream Elements, is what you mean, right? We make a competitor. Don't they have a subscription service now? Don't a few viewers wail for me? Ryu, it's like I have like I have like 5 whales, right? And they're already working very hard. I don't want them to work any harder. But Moon Plush, I don't. So, like, this sounds like an excuse. I don't know anything about manufacturing plushies. Also, I'm not sure that I have a large enough audience base for the demand to make sense. Also, I care about quality. Also, so like those are really, yeah. Sigma grind set. I would really like that though. I do, but things in the right order. Does it make sense to have merch at my size? Probably. Maybe it does. I don't know. My Oshi milked me dry, now I'm broke. It's okay, Ray. You and I can we can work on learning some skill sets and becoming business gurus. Streaming every day till I make it out of poverty. Oh no no no, the streaming part isn't for no. I should reword it. I'm not streaming to get myself out of poverty. I'm streaming myself getting out of poverty. There's a distinction. There's a distinction. I think I may have worded it badly. You don't have a tip jar, super chats and whatnot. I'm sorry, last minister. It's okay. It's okay. Um, Having a more wholesome channel isn't a bad idea. Imagine thinking that this cat girl with rabies is wholesome. You missed it. You missed all the talk about the piss. I'm not gonna do it again. I won't talk about it again. um, Guys, instead of giving me money, why don't you teach me how to build a business? Why don't you guys help me build a business so we can make more money? I don't want to. I don't want to be a panhandler. I'm a digital panhandler. I don't want to do that. Get a T-shirt. Uh, what what if instead of you guys all offering me money, or some of you offering me money, what if instead we built our own chip company? Catgirl crying because she can't put an IKEA chair together. No, no, I can definitely put an IKEA chair together. The chair I'm sitting on right now was gifted to me from Throne, from Mama, by the way, and I put it together, and I didn't cry. I didn't cry at all. It just took me a long time. Don't tell people everything you know for free. Hmm. Don't you only want advice from people that have a business? Yes, sheeple. Well, well, either ones that have a business or who who are comfortable sharing company secrets. I don't want to start a business again. Yeah. Okay, I'll try to be more desperate. I can reveal more for just 5 easy payments of 99.99. Telling people everything for free leads to arbitrage. That's a big word. I forgot what that means. What is arbitrage again? Let's ask dictionary. Arbitrage. The simultaneous buying and selling of securities, currency, or commodities in different markets or in derivative forms in order to take advantage of differing prices for the same asset. Profitable arbitrage opportunities. Buy and sell assets using it. This definition is not, it's not dumbed down enough for me. Wait. Okay. Buying and selling securities, currency, or commodities in different markets. You mean other people will take the secrets and sell them for more? Is that what it means? I'm a founder at a startup. You're on the right track. Oh, thank you. I don't know if I'm on the right track, but I'm on a track. I bought snacks. Oh, thank you, Monster Gaming. What a sweetheart. Thank you for the snacks. I appreciate you. Were they secret? I did get some anonymous snacks the other day. Don't have a business. My advice wouldn't be too useful. Meh, meh. Okay, buy low, sell high. Making money by making use of price differences. Buy low, sell high. Okay. So drop shipping. Run a child care center in Minnesota in all caps? Absolutely not. I will do almost anything but a child care center. Wait, Okay, can I run a child care center in Minnesota while not being in Minnesota and while not interfacing with any of the children or their parents? Can I just like, can I just own a child care center in Minnesota and then, but then how would I find people that I trust? I don't know. This sounds like a trap. This sounds like a trap. Your chat did a better job in 2 sentences. Speaking of price differences, my RAM is making me more money every day than a 9 to 5 job. That's a good idea. Okay, we break into houses, steal RAM, and resell it on eBay. This is a good idea. Dropshipping sucks. I started as a dropshipper. Customers like fast, don't compete on prices. That's true. Competing on prices is often like not great, and it sometimes works to compete the other way, like just make your product more expensive. But actually don't take advice from me because also I'm not a successful business owner yet. I'm still in the red. Call a hiring manager. I don't have any money, guys. I don't have starting capital. Anyway, this is why we're gonna learn. Got a grant, now need to use it to launch our product while funding R&D. Good luck! That sounds really awesome. Invent customers, charge the government. Izuku! I like the way you think. Oh, meowing Luxife. Is this dot 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 chibi moon? Why do you say it like a slur? Why do you say it like a slur? I was told big head means big brains. So and I'm definitely gonna need a bigger brain if I'm gonna learn how to code and scheme. Yeah, RAM is skyrocketing. That's why I said we steal it. We steal it and resell it. Oh, nice, nice. Those are 3 different things. Make semiconductors in the garage. 1 second, let me ask Perplexity. How do I make... Wait. Semiconductor at home. How do I make a semiconductor in my garage? Preferably very inexpensively because I don't have any starting capital. I only have student loan debt. Let's see what Perplexity says. Um Bore da Ellis Call. How are you, little one? I didn't realize that that was your YouTube name. It's been a while. It's been a while. Why scheme? Because I'm a hipster. Streaming on YouTube and it's not 1 a.m. Demanding say sunt. How are you today? Fake it till you make it. I like this advice. You should write a book. You should write a book. Okay, let's see. Making a semiconductor chip in a garage is extremely challenging and not feasible inexpensively, especially with no starting capital. It requires advanced equipment, ultra clean environments, hazardous chemicals, and expertise that even dedicated hobbyists like Sam Zeloof spent years and thousands of dollars developing. Student loan debt makes this riskier, as the process involves safety hazard like high heat furnaces, acid, and toxic dopants that could lead to injury or legal issues without proper handling. Right up my alley. Let's do it. Let's start our own semiconductor at home. Imagine, what if, no, wait, what if we sell semiconductor kits so that we can like, it's like open source. But it's gonna get placed on a list with trying to buy chemicals. Ah, I think I have a way to get my hands on some chemicals. Why are we doing mass? I don't know. Hi, Mama. Meow, meow, meow. Bathtub semiconductors. It's genius. Yes, we do kits. We sell them to tech enthusiasts. Ooh, this is even better. Have you guys heard of Backyard Brains? Does anybody know Backyard Brains? It's a fun little company. You can practice like neuroscience with like little tools, like little kits. So we make like a kit for science geeks where they build semiconductors. Our customer base will be middle schools and high schools and homeschool parents and also tech nerds and enthusiasts. And we'll also include we'll build software to go with it, like some sort of, I don't know what kind of software. And then that software will have a subscription service. This is so good. Also we can do, wait, what else? This is really good. You only need a PCBS, then add heat sinks. I don't know what those words mean. There are people who do this. You need some funding and preparation. Okay. Amazingly good or amazingly bad. No in between. Sounds like a branch of the credit card company. On the outside, it look identical to RAM sticks. On the inside, it won't have any microchips. Aw, thank you, Monster Gaming. Also, I'm sorry, but thank you. Thank you for trying to fund the startup capital for this business that we're launching. Here, a printed circuit board. Sell fake sticks of RAM for $3,000 a piece. I don't, you know, start a rival company, stir up controversy with them publicly. Yes! Okay, we start two companies at the same time. This is what I'm talking about. Yes! Yes, we start up two companies and then make them have public beef to drive up the prices. This is really good. Um Hardware projects on stream. No, there's already VTubers who do that. Aren't there? Okay, bye. Thank you for wishing me luck. I feel like chat is derailing me just because you guys don't like Lisp. What do you have against this language? Why do you hate it so much? Mm, it allows us to use simple names to refer to the results of compound operations such as circumference, computed above. In general, computational objects may have very complex structures. It would be extremely inconvenient to have to remember and repeat their details each time we want to use them. Complex programs are constructed by building step-by-step computational objects of increasing complexity. The interpreter makes a step-by-step program construction particularly convenient because name-object associations can be created incrementally in successive interactions. This feature encourages the incremental development and testing of programs that is largely responsible for the fact that a Lisp program usually consists of a large number of relatively simple procedures. It should be clear that the possibility of associating values with symbols and later retrieving them means that the interpreter must maintain some sort of memory that keeps track of name-object pairs. This memory is called the environment, more precisely, the global environment, since we will see later that a computation may involve a number of different environments. I hate Lisp. Makes it hard for people to understand me. Aw. Oh god, Lisp. Yeah, yeah. Time to set up a nuclear reactor in your backyard. Mm-hmm. 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 Everything stable? Kind of. Um, never used it. Don't know its usage. Out of Emacs. You're a programmer? No wonder you sound sad all the time. I'm not a programmer. I'm a fraud. Um, that was a good dad joke. I hate my Lisp sometimes. I have a Lisp too, by the way. It's pretty cool, just not experienced with it. You asked for get rich quick schemes and I got carried away. Okay, good luck, good luck. Good luck. Uh, um, Minnesota Child Care Center it is. We need to start collecting uranium plates from Goodwill for the reactor. Do they sell those there? They sell those there? Oh, I think some kid made a nuclear reactor thing in his garage at one point. That sounds believable. Some kids are really smart and cool. The best fraud in a platonic way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your lisp is minor. Thank you. If you have enough smoke detectors, you can start a reactor. If you do, remember the lead-lined suit. Not a joke. The radioactive isotopes inside will make you sick. Okay. I missed out on $300 of gains by delaying my silver investment by a week. It's okay, Izuku. Think of the long picture. Be in it for the long haul, not the week. First Mooney to get radiation poisoning can glow in the dark. He made a reactor out of americium smoke detector elements. Huh. This kid sounds a lot smarter than me. And I mean that unironically. Okay. One of our goals is to isolate issues about thinking procedurally. As a case in point, let us consider that in evaluating combinations, the interpreter is itself following a procedure. Evaluate the sub-expressions of the combination. Apply the procedure that is the value of the leftmost sub-expression, the operator, to the arguments that are the values of the other sub-expressions, the operands. Even this simple rule illustrates some important points about processes in general. First, observe that the first step dictates that in order to accomplish the evaluation process for a combination, we must first perform the evaluation process on each element of the combination. Thus, the evaluation rule is recursive in nature. That is, it includes as one of its steps the need to invoke the rule itself. Meow, meow, meow. Notice how succinctly the idea of recursion can be used to express what, in the case of a deeply nested combination, would otherwise be viewed as a rather complicated process. For example, mm, ouch, 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 ouch. A tree. We saw this tree before, but it was different, I think. An example requires the evaluation rule be applied to 4 different combinations. I have a headache. What happened to Moon? You alright? What happened? You alright? Honestly, I think I'm famished. Wow, wow, wow. Good luck with Lisp. You got the business side. Debatable. I just want to do the problems. Can we just skip to the problems? Do C++ and VTK. How long you been live on YouTube? Proud of you? Oh, cute. I've only been going live a couple of days now. Today I did I think like an hour before, and it's been an hour and 40 minutes on this stream. Go eat. I should eat. I don't know what I'm gonna eat though. I think I'm gonna make another sandwich. I'll make a ham and cheese sandwich, probably. Let's see. Your dad calls you the problem? I hate programming. I suck at it. It just takes practice, Sir Knight Jat V 5134. Yeah, how are you? You're probably good at other things too, though. So that's okay. Mm. I don't feel like reading. I just want to do the problems. Can we skip to the problems? Or are they going to be too hard? I made a sandwich, tuna with sprouts. Oh, that sounds yummy. Yeah. Hi, Anknya, Eka, Yanka. How are you? Took it in high school. They started me in Scratch. Yeah, I know the cat program language. It's cute. I've improved at what? I haven't improved. I improved at what? I'm exactly the same. This is just I'm worse actually. I've been regressing this year. Bake some bread to make sandwiches. Oh, lucky. Oh, I bet it's delicious. I want fresh baked bread. Man. Oh, man. Man. Okay, wait. I'm a little bit confused here. To define square x as this, I think I should pay attention to this. To square something, multiply it by itself. Okay. Define name, formal parameters, body. Meow. Probably better than American Wonder Bread. Boxing Day, I made a Christmas dinner sandwich. Oh, it sounds yummy too. Meow, meow, meow. Yum, yum, yum. Are you married now, Collie? Did you get married? Is that why you're gone? Move squares as some squares x, y. Add the square of x and the square of y. And then define FA. Sum of squares plus. Oh, we did this before as well. Meow 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 meow. Okay, we could practice it. We can define square x as x times itself. Okay, and then we can define some, was it underscore again? Oh no, it uses hyphens. That's very horny. Hi, Max Acre, how are you? Sum of squares. X. Actually, I actually don't know how to do this. X, Y? X, Y? Is it like this without another parentheses? Ring window shopping. Yeah. Define sum of squares, X, Y. And then we're gonna add the square X and square Y. That closes that one, and that closes that one, and this closes this one. Wait. This closes square Y. This closes that whole thing. And this closes the whole thing. Okay, that's fine. And then define meow 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 F A, where sum of squares of A and add A in 1, and then multiply A in 2. Then we close this one, and we close sum of squares, then we closed it to 5. And then if we do f of 1, we should get 1 plus 1 is 2, and 1 times 2 is 2, and the sum of squares is square 2, and then square 2, so it's 4 and 4 added to get 8. We did! We did it correctly! We got 8. Alright. Tummy doesn't hurt anymore. Gonna do some work. Okay, take care. Help for clarity if you say times x by x or sum x and x. Okay, I try that. Let's see. I just wanted to test it. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, I'm using a Mac. My head really hurts, so I don't think I can do so much right now. I remember this though. We talked about it. Normal order versus applicative order. We looked at that. Conditional expressions. Okay. This is important. Define absolute value x pond. If x is greater than 0, x if x is equal to 0, 0. If x is less than 0, opposite of x. Let's try it. Why not? What's the best way to propose? Over the top or around family? I have no idea. I'm really single. Um, and I think every person is different. You should talk to your honey about like I feel like you should know your honey, but it's also okay to talk about how to propose. Never propose in public. You're putting that person on the spot. It depends on your relationship though and what they like. Me personally, I hope Max takes me out to like a nice private restaurant, like a quiet restaurant, and then proposes to me with dessert or something. And I would hope though that when Max proposes to me, this is my teddy bear by the way. I we already had conversations about how much we like each other, so that and we talked about marriage as well, like whether or not we both believe in marriage or want to get married someday. So that he's neither of us are surprised. For those of you who haven't seen, oops, this is not it. Oh, 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 oh. I have too many files. Where's Max? Where's Max and me? Let's see. There's so many. Oh, this is a good one. Meow, meow, meow. What if he takes you to Taco Bell? I mean, with Taco Bell prices these days, I guess that is some like a fine dining experience. Is it the same thing? They put, actually, do they still have empanadas? Do they still have empanadas at Taco Bell? That apple caramel empanada. You mean ring in the cake? Um, yes. or or ring in the apple empanada. A caramel apple. My tummy hurts. Depends on how extravagant the person is. I think, yeah, I think if it was not someone that I was going to say yes to, though, I would be embarrassed. But as long as we talked about it and we both really love each other. But why would you date someone that you don't really love and want to marry? I don't know. Old British joke is the ring in the champagne flute glass. The girl next the drink and swallows the ring. Okay, don't put it in the drink. Um, Taco Bell cantinas? Made enchiladas for my girlfriend and her mom today. They enjoyed it. Never been there, doesn't exist in the EU. Oh, my butt hurts. TMI. Okay. I'm gonna put Max and me. I'm gonna put us back here. We go here. And then I put this on top. Yeah, like this. It looks a little suspicious, huh? What if I really censor it? It looks very suspicious now. Who knows what's happening back there? Anything could be happening back there. Anyway, give him a kitty. The kitty's collar has a ring on it. Give him both a baby and a honey all in one. I know a guy that wrote a game about their relationship, and then the ending screen was, "Will you marry me?" That's really romantic too. What are they doing under the code? Max needs clothes. Maybe a leather jacket and shades. What kind of man do you think he is? First of all, he's more he's more of a he's more of a like a hoodie wearing type man. Why is it like this? Thank you for the hearts. Whomever that is. It's very sweet of you. I think I put too many. I think I put too many parentheses. I think that's the hardest part of Lisp is like all the parentheses and keeping track of how many I opened. Okay. So we need to close the opposite of x or minus x. Then we need to close the current line, right? And then we need to close the line before that. Actually, I'm very confused. I feel like I think aren't some of the parentheses missing? Like if we go backwards, define isn't closed. And then definition cond isn't. Oops, what have I done? Isn't closed either. So, suits on guys. Hoodies on guys looks meh. Meow 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 meow. Tummy hurts. I like casual. Kind of like sports casual. Sports casual. Something. Okay, let me think. Um, I don't think that's enough parentheses. This opens. Or do you not need a closing one for the conditionals? I don't want it to automatically close for me. I just want to double check something. I think you only need to close the X, this one, and then this one is for... Yeah, actually I'm very confused. I should just count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm reading it incorrectly, that's why. So this one is closed already. And this one is closed already. So we need one for the minus x, and then one for this line, and then one for the conditional, and then one for define. Okay. I just wanted to double check. We're all good. We're all good. This should work. Not assignment to imported value binding apps. Meow, 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 meow. Meowing again, big brain move. Meowing. You might want to get in the habit of pairing the open and close, but yes, IDEs or word processor plugins will autocomplete a pair. I don't need it to autocomplete. I want to see what I'm writing. I want to see if this accepts commas. Okay, it doesn't. I don't think it does anyway. There we go. Hello, Mystic Tomato. How are you? Let's find out. That's a good one. -0. 0. Nice. Background image is peak. Nobody knows what they're doing back there. What are they doing back there? It's honestly, I have a headache. I'm not sure if I have a headache because of Scheme or because I'm really hungry. I think it might be a little bit of both. I just wanted to work on some exercises before. Oh wait, so then they have else in this one. Another way to write it is this. But I wonder, wait, or if, okay, so you could use conditional and else, or you could use if. Wait, x less, wait, x is less than 0, -x, else x, or if it's x is less than 0, minus x, and then just x. Meow, meow, meow. Keep up the hustle. Meow, meow, meow. Maybe look away from screen, do a few things. Are you drinking water? I have water. I didn't drink a lot though. Thank you for reminding. I drink, I drink, I drink. Ah, 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 blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry if it seems like I'm skipping this arbitrarily. I actually read the JavaScript version of this chapter, or just part of the chapter, so I don't feel like rereading it right now. I just want to do some exercises in Lisp in Scheme. Let's try that then. We could bring this one over here. We're gonna make some exercises. Why don't we? Why don't we? Up, 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 up. Okay, we're gonna make Kitty is scheming something silly. Math always gives me headaches. Ah, okay, I'll do it quickly. Exercise 1.1. Below is a sequence of expressions. What is the result printed by the interpreter in response to each expression? Assume that the sequence is to be evaluated in order presented. So 10. It should just be 10. How did I write it last time? I don't remember. Let's see. Oh, I use a semicolon. Oh, this is. Oh, okay. So I just use a space. Ah, well, that's awkward. Well, that's awkward. Well, Moon is going to recalibrate Max when she learns to code in assembly. 100%. Is Max the mimic? Max is my teddy bear husband. Husbando. He's my honey and my love. He's my sweetheart. Okay. Oops. We'll just say it's gonna be 10. And then if we have plus 5, 3, 4, it's gonna be 12. And if we have 9 minus 1, it's gonna be 8. And if we have 6 divided by 2, it should be 3. And if we add 2, 2 times 4 and 4. Oh my god, writing this is actually the most awkward part. 4 minus 6. Negative 2 times 8. Negative 16. No, wait. Negative 2, not times 8. Negative 2 plus 8 is 6. 9. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Cat's getting cucked by a bear? Is it cucking? Is it cucking if I'm not dating the chat. Max, one eye peeping over the terminal, staring directly into my soul. Yeah, he's watching you. If Moon made a mobile app, would it be side scroller best, then up, or Pokemon Go clone, or other options? Um, I want to make a virtual pet mobile app. Number one, I think that would be the most interesting. What else? I don't know. I don't play phone games. I've only played like 2.5 phone games, so it's hard for me to have an imagination about what can be done. Yes, Ray, like a Tamagotchi, but cuter. Like Nintendogs, but cuter. Wow, 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 wow. I define a tree now, and it means 3 is A. Does it even print anything? Does it want to just... Wouldn't it just be like nothing? Yeah, that's what I thought. Um, a blue Yeti mic. Even though I'm ouch. Even though I'm a hipster, sometimes I can't afford to be a hipster. You know? I don't feel like doing anymore, so I'm gonna stop here. Right, quit. It's over. Scheme, you won. You won the battle for today. Oh, now I know how to exit, by the way. You could either type exit in parentheses, or you could type, is it comma Q? Yeah, comma Q. Okay, let's try the other way. Exit. Yeah, I got stuck in there earlier. I got stuck in the chicken interpreter. This is done. And then I will just highlight this so I remember where to begin tomorrow. My head hurts. I'm hungry. Time to review the Epstein files. You know what? The Epstein files are a distraction. Think about it. Is anyone ever really gonna see justice? They keep saying that we're gonna see something or we're gonna find out, but nobody is really, nobody is really taking the fall except the two original people that, one of them is dead and the other one got a puppy apparently in prison. Anyway, they don't want us to think about how, the billionaires are getting richer by the second and then the rest of us are going to be unemployed because of robots and AI. And also they keep flirting with this idea. Like I heard Elon Musk last month said that work will be optional. Yeah, and then so will food, right? And eating and shelter, right? You won't be able to afford anything. They're not going to give you UBI. They're not going to go to socialism. It's going to be they're going to eat us. They're going to eat us because I don't know, because of global emissions, right? It's too expensive to farm cows, so they're gonna start farming human meat as a delicacy. Also, the Epstein files probably reveal that too. I bet they're cannibals, aren't they? And they'll say it's because, oh, they want to drink the blood of youth so that they can live forever. It's for longevity, just like fasting, but I think it's deeper than that. I think it's a delicacy. Anyway, you'll become a human battery for AI. Justice is dead. Here, all that's left is a facade of an empire. Programming can be mentally taxing. I recommend drinking something like milk so you can get some calories while coding. The more society evolves, the more we return to serfs and peasants. Uh-huh, uh-huh. They're gonna wipe out the society again. It's gonna have to start over. Man, man, it's like when you get too crazy in your game and then you end up corrupting the file. You gotta wipe it clean and start over. Thank you, Mama, for keeping me company, etc. And also for the artwork. I showed them the Meowie Christmas artwork on the other stream. I could show it again, can't I? Show it again before I leave. Why not? I subjected you guys to Max, now I subject you guys to Santa. Santa Claus. Also, Mama, is this a threat? Are you threatening to kidnap me? Explain yourself. Anyway, I can't show you guys the not safe for work version because we're on YouTube now. This is not the hub, this is YouTube. Files are sponsored by Pepsi. I like when Moon talks about conspiracies. You're a bad influence. Did you release the Mooncraft streams? Not yet. I still have them though. I have them saved. I'm not allowed to make those jokes anymore. Aw. Cute. Thank you, Pavel. The artist is in the chat. Mamo VTube is the artist. Follow them at MamoVT on Twitter, otherwise known as X. Don't know why so many of the recent arts have been kidnapping focused. I mean, we know why. We all know why. It's a fetish. You unlocked a fetish. Not safe for work on Discord? I don't know about that. I don't know. I haven't released the not safe for work versions, but I don't think she's wearing panties. Goodbye. I end the stream now. Everyone have an excellent rest of your day. If you guys are coming to Love Talk, I'll be there in, several hours. So see you there. You know. If not, see you when I see you. I hope yeah, you guys are great. Thank you. Bye. Bye.